Hey, what's up, guys? Another update. Poker hasn't gone well for the last couple weeks now. The last 93 hours, we're down like $1,100. It's like negative $10 an hour. Looks to probably be my first losing month in like 3 years. And kind of sucks because I feel like in terms of my skill, this is the best I've been probably ever. And I'm still playing some pretty weak opponents. I'm not really even battling guys. The regulars are mostly, I would say, just leaving the games when I come online, but it's just, it's not going. And I have to admit, it's feeling kind of surreal to lose the games, especially the way that they're losing. Just like aces against 4-3, where a guy hits, a full house on a board that just doesn't even really make sense. Pair of kings and a guy flops 4 of a kind. And again, just a hand where it's like a spot where you don't expect them to maybe ever have a 6, for example. And yeah, it's just feeling surreal. And the last couple of weeks I've been looking for jobs in camps, applying to bookkeeping jobs, a couple dozen places I've applied so far, almost across Canada, at least Western and Northern Canada. And nothing's really, no bites yet, and I don't really know if I'll get any. 2024, I was looking to get out of poker, and I applied for a few hundred bookkeeping jobs. And I have a business diploma. I've taken a bunch of accounting courses. I've gotten, 95% in some of those courses. And I just don't think the poker translates well on a resume. And even with the nonprofit that wrote me a new resume, which was supposed to work better, still didn't get anything. With their resume, it wasn't even, I tried uploading it to Upwork, and it essentially rejected it as even like a valid job title. And so even changing the job titles didn't seem to fix it. And so a couple more weeks in, and it just feels like the only way I can really describe it is like, it feels sort of like spinning your tires, putting in a lot of effort and essentially going backwards. The poker bankrolls are like just kind of holding on, still a few thousand there, but dropping from the $50 buy-in games, which lowers my poker hourly, which essentially extends the downswing, unfortunately. And it's getting discouraging because on the one hand, it's forcing me to reevaluate my game. So I've been studying poker a lot more, but I'm not seeing a lot of spots that I would change, which makes you kind of feel powerless because you go, okay, I'm optimizing everything. I'm back into meditating daily. I've read a couple of psychology books that have kind of helped awaken me into sort of the things I need to improve. For example, the core reasons why my self-confidence is always external is something I need to work on, because poker, when it goes well, which is most of the time, I can feel confident about that. When other regulars leave the games because I'm online, there's like a feeling of satisfaction. You know that your hard work has led to this moment. But then when it goes bad, once every few years, my confidence drops basically to 0. And the self-doubt is at like a 10 out of 10. And it just affects everything. It makes, like, the first thing I tend to do is cut out making YouTube videos, cut out doing things that would be fun. Don't spend any money, don't do anything enjoyable, don't go for hikes, don't do things that are, to live a full, complete life. And it's been a tough couple weeks, a tough few weeks really, 'cause it's been 5 I think 5 of the last 10 weeks have been losing weeks, and I think maybe 1 or 2 of those weeks were kind of okay, and the rest were kind of losing quite a bit. So on the one hand, the positive I think that's coming from this is that I think I'm more determined than ever to actually work on the self-confidence stuff, because I really because one of the books I read basically was talking about how you can get good at things because you constantly feel like you're not good, and you will keep working on it, but you eventually hit a ceiling. And in chess, when I play guys that are in the top 2-3%, I'm going to win 51% of the time, maybe even 50% of the time. And so it's hard. It demotivates me, because now I'm playing guys who are really smart and they're going to beat me half the time. And instead of focusing on playing my best strategy, it makes it actually harder to motivate myself to play it all, because every time I lose, and especially if I lose to a guy who's slightly beneath me in rating, I basically immediately go to self-doubt. And poker with this downswing, it's the same exact thing. I'm questioning myself constantly, and it's a problem I'm gonna have to solve. And I don't really expect the job situation to change. Especially when you factor in that I probably need about 25 an hour as the absolute floor to be able to just kind of hit my bills. And if it's true that camp jobs are hard to get, then I'm probably not gonna, be able to get something there. But the willingness is there. If something comes up in terms of camps, I'm gonna take it. And trying to stay positive through all this, focus on just playing poker, making good decisions, try not to get wrapped up in just how bad some of the sessions have gone. And I'm gonna, downswing or not, I'm gonna start spending more time on my YouTube, my baseball channel and stuff. And actually, even if it's an hour a day, I can't just be so hard on myself and just give myself all stick and no carrot, basically. So that's about all I got for this week. I'll make an update next week. Catch you guys.